chopped onion, and 3 cloves of garlic.
Oh my God, you always need to put something new. You don't need the garlic. Onion is what you need.
So, I'm going to put a couple of cups of this in, and this goes a long way. You know, risotto's a rich dish.
You cannot put me the rice in there now with the bacon. It just doesn't work. And the lemon, you can't do that.
Got to go into the risotto hot. So we'll just put that in there.
But why are you using chicken risotto, man? What's wrong with you? I'm so sorry, but you have to use vegetable risotto for this dish. Why are you using chicken risotto?
Add the rice and toast it. Add the wine, let it evaporate. I've got hot stock right here, and all the stock goes in.
No, all the stock goes in. What are you talking? What are you talking about? All the stock goes in. It's time to react to New Zealand MasterChef risotto. You will remember the chef when he made the onion tomato soup, and he called it Italian tomato sauce.
The onion with onion.
Today he decided to make risotto, so let's see if he can redeem himself.
So what better than a non-stir bacon and pea risotto? Look,
Okay, it's good, not bad, there's nothing better. It's not my favorite, it's not my least. If you want to do something quick, I will just do a saffron risotto. But mushroom risotto is very quick too, so you're trying to sell me something?
well, bacon's really the only thing that's a real Kiwi ingredient in the...
Since when bacon is Kiwi? I think bacon is international, anyone has bacon, but okay. I guess he's in New Zealand, we want to call it Kiwi, okay.
It's too easy. I'm not going to ask anyone to come up and do anything because I already chopped the onion and garlic and the bacon, which...
Oh, I didn't use much onion, I have to say. He used a lot less. If you go and watch the Italian tomato sauce, he uses so much onions. There's like a onion soup. But today, I think it's been good. They've been chopped so well, so fine, that when you mix them with the rice, they kind of will disappear in the rice, which is very good.
I want a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. Got a chopped onion and 3 cloves of garlic.
Oh my God, you always need to put something new. You don't need the garlic. Onion is what you need. Why do you need garlic? Okay, put garlic, it's fine. For a good risotto, all you need is onion. But yes, garlic is fine.
1/2 cups of diced bacon. Good New Zealand bacon. This first part of making the risotto,
I would say, my friend, first cook the onion. The onion needs at least 6-7 minutes to be caramelized. Then you cook the garlic. The garlic doesn't take long. 30 seconds is ready. Then you can add the bacon, because the bacon is also very quick. Not all at once.
the star of this dish is the rice. Because if you don't have the right rice, it's never going to work.
Well, that's the thing I was gonna say. I forgot, which I completely forgot. You have the garlic and the onion in there, the sofrito, and then you added the pancetta, but the rice is not in yet, so the pancetta should be cooked separately, okay? Like if you do mushrooms, cook it separately, not in there, because now you need to add stock in the rice, and you don't want the pancetta to already be in there. The pancetta is also being cut like in big pieces, diced in big pieces, so definitely you need to cook the pancetta on the side, definitely.
There's all sorts of risottos. Does anyone make risotto here?
Oh, okay. So Kiwis, New Zealand, they like risotto.
Yeah? And how do you do it? Do you do the little bit of stock and you stir? You add another bit of stock and stir. And what sort of rice do you use? Arborio, which is...
Arborio is the most common rice everyone uses. I say the most beautiful, it's the way it is. Carnaroli rice is the best rice to use for risotto. Carnaroli or nano risotto. Arborio is the most common. It does the job. It's very good. But if you can find Carnaroli, you pay more. But if you want the best of the best, like the supreme, you need to get Acquerello rice. Acquerello is the most incredible, also a little more pricey than the other ones, but the most incredible rice experience you can get.
Arborio, and the one I'm going to use today is this Ferron, excellent Ferron Carnaroli.
Yeah, well done. He's using Carnaroli. Carnaroli is the best one you can get. You can get it from any supermarket in these days.
And you always use the ingredients specific to the recipe, which comes from a certain geography.
Important, very important. Like you can't use an Asian rice to make risotto. It just doesn't work. You can't do that. And I can't use carnaroli rice to make sushi. No way.
This looks like it's ready. So this is my sofrito. What I want to do, put some lemon zest in here.
Lemon zest. Okay, I guess he's not gonna cook the rice in there with the stock, because if he's putting lemon zest now, he's gonna kill it with the stock. So he's not gonna put rice in there.
The other thing I want is some hot stock. I've got some salt reduced chicken stock here.
Well, you said hot stock, so did you put it in the microwave? And why is the stock there before the rice?
Got to go into the risotto hot. So we'll just put that in there.
Right, okay, that's that. Okay, sorry. But why is he using chicken risotto, man? What's wrong with you? I'm so sorry, but you have to use vegetable risotto for this dish. Why are you using chicken risotto? You have bacon, which is pork, and why are you using chicken now? This is a MasterChef video, and you're doing this? Come on, man. Vegetable stock.
What is wrong with you? I mean, what is your malfunction?
So I'm going to put a couple of cups of this in, and this goes a long way. You know, risotto's a rich dish.
No! He put it in the pan. You need to toast the rice. Unless you're using acquerello, which it doesn't really need it, but I still do to the acquerello rice. You need to toast the rice. It gives the extra flavor, it's so much better. Yes, you can avoid it, but you need to do it. You cannot put me the rice in there now with the bacon. It just doesn't work. And the lemon, you can't do that. The bacon and the lemon should go before you take the rice out, and you serve just before you serve.
So you made your sofrito, which is your flavor base, okay? And now it's the tostura, which is the toasting. So I'm going to toast it.
Tostura, I've never heard that before, but tostatura. But that's okay, you don't have to say it right. Tostatura.
I have some wine here as well, which I'm going to keep, you know, in reserve, because I'm going to do that next.
Okay, at least he's doing something right. Yeah, the wine goes now because the acidity is like, you need the acidity level from the wine in there.
Okay, I've got nice hot rice here, it's nice and toasted. In goes the wine, stir it up, and I want that to just about evaporate. So
the wine will evaporate quickly, a minute, maybe 2 minutes. It didn't put much, which is okay. From this moment, from the moment you put the wine, is when you start counting the cooking time. So if the packet says to you, the rice is ready in 20 minutes, this is when you start counting the time. Not from the moment it goes in the pan, but from now. You start counting the time, the cooking time. And that's why I like to put a little bit more wine, because it will evaporate anyway, but I put a little bit more than that because we start cooking it from now. So at least half a glass of wine is okay, but a glass is even better.
add the rice and toast it. Add the wine, let it evaporate. I've got hot stock right here, and all the stock goes in.
No, all the stock goes in. What are you talking? What are you talking about? All the stock goes in. You're not making a arancini, you're making a risotto. It goes a little bit at a time. You need to stir and be there. And stir and stir, that's the way you do it. I know the acquerello rice and the carnaroli rice, you can do it. Like especially with acquerello, you can just put the water in there, it cooks by itself. And I've done it before to taste it. It's just not the same. If someone cannot get acquerello rice or carnaroli, they're gonna do this with arborio, okay? So don't confuse people, MasterChef, please. Do a little bit at a time. Do the risotto, put the stock a little bit at a time, and vegetable stock, not chicken stock, vegetable. A little bit at a time until you cover the top part. You basically want to keep the rice nice and moist and wet. You don't need to put too much. You will use an entire amount of stock, but a little bit at a time.
All at the same time. A lot of Italians will just totally throw up their hands and just think that this was heresy.
Yes, it is. Why do you do something that's against the rules? Of course you can do whatever you want, but you're on national TV. You got the world watching you, MasterChef, and you're gonna teach people the wrong thing to do. So why MasterChef teaches the wrong thing? Why is this show so popular if they teach you the wrong thing? You understand? Is it all because of money? Because the sponsors are supporting this? We have the rice brand supporting this guy episode. We have the stock brand supporting this episode. Now we have Fisher and Paykel, the kitchen appliances supporting this. We have the Arborio rice supporting this. So this is all because of people giving you money and they allow you to go on TV and do this. So the sponsors are ruining the world because you're giving money to the wrong people to teach you how to make risotto. You understand?
And if you're using Arborio, you do everything up to the point where you're going to add the stock. And depending on the rice, depends on the way you add the stock. Okay, that's boiling rather nice.
Thank God he said it. I'm glad he said it. But with Carnaroli and Acquarello, which is superior, even though they say to you, just put the water in there, it will cook by itself. Yes, it's easy, especially in a restaurant. Those rice are top quality. They're made actually for restaurants because, you can't have a chef stirring for 20 minutes. You can't do that, right? So in the restaurants, it works very well. But let me tell you, and I've tested myself, if you stir your risotto, if you're there, stirring the risotto, you can be on your phone at the same time, looking at, Vincenzo's Plate Instagram post, you can watch my shorts on YouTube, you can go to my Facebook page, or you can be on my website, vincenzosplate.com, reading my recipe, and you can stir. You can do this at home. Okay? In a restaurants, yes, you want to do this technique because you don't have time to look at the rice, you have other things going on. But when you're inside the house, please put the stock a little bit at a time.
So I'm going to uncover it, see what's happened, see how big those rice grains are.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to put the peas in. So I've got 2.5 cups of peas. I like peas.
My God, he really likes peas. He put more peas than rice.
It's got lots of peas. Stir that in.
My God, he loves peas as much as he loves onions in tomato sauce. It's crazy how many peas he put in there. My God, this is mad.
And I can't resist. I'm just going to taste a little bit of that rice because I want this rice to be al dente. I never used to get risotto. I used to think, why do Italians like half-cooked slimy rice? I don't get it,
But this guy is nice. I'm very sorry I reacted to him about the tomato sauce and I had to do it. This recipe is not that bad, and it's really good. I like what he says. He made a few mistakes, but he knows what he's talking about.
Butter's salted, so I'm not putting salt in here yet. I've got a couple of tablespoons of butter.
Great, butter. He didn't put salt, but he also used lots of stock, so you don't really need a lot of salt. It's good what he's doing. He's gonna add the salt at the end if it's needed, because the Parmigiano is salty, the stock is salty, the bacon is salty.
Which I want to put in here. I want to let that melt.
The butter, you always do it off the stove, okay? Always, like he's doing now. The fire is off.
Rather nice. See that lovely...
Yeah, it's working.
Yeah. This is a risotto that has cheese, so I'm going to put about 3/4 cup of freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano.
Bravissimo. Oh, that's a nice amount, bravo.
I just want to give this a really good stir, then I'm going to taste it, and then we're going to eat it.
Yeah.
And see how it's changed?
Yeah.
See how creamy?
It looks nice and creamy. It looks nice. I just wish the bacon would have been a little bit more crunchier, like not soft, but a little bit crunchy, so not cooked in the stock. Less peas, but it looks nice.
We have risotto. Let's serve it up. And I don't know about you, but to me that's a portion.
Yeah, no, sorry. First, the portion for me. When you put risotto in the plate, you want that to be creamy and smooth, that the risotto should become flat on the plate, okay? The risotto is always served flat, it's on a plate of pasta. So first, you don't need to get a deep plate like that. You don't need it, because on a flat plate, it will be fine. But when you put the risotto in the plate, you give like, this is the plate, you go like this underneath, so you spread the rice, and the risotto should be creamy. This is not spreading, okay? This is like, it's like a lump there. Like,
Don't get weird, Matt. But, you can see the sort of things you could use to flavour it, but remember the rice is the star. So there it is, risotto.
I'm sure it tastes nice, it's beautiful, I'm sure it's had a big success in the room, everybody loved it. I'm sure if I cook it, I would like it, but it's not right. You're a master chef. It's not the way you present it, it's not the way you serve it. And you know that better than me, come on my friend. You know so much about history, you know so much about Italy. So you can do better. Just because you have the MasterChef title, in this video, you know? Millions of people are watching you on national TV. So this is so important, my friend. This is why we do the reaction videos. It's because we can improve the way we do dishes. And the risotto is not done this way. This can definitely be improved. If you follow the traditional technique and you do it the way like I have on my website, I can guarantee you, it won't fail. Any chef, any Italian chef, or any chef that loves Italian food will tell you, you do not serve risotto like this. No way. So I hope you enjoyed, I hope you learned something today. Thank you so much. Let me know if you guys have some videos recommendation, if you want me to react to any videos that you think is done right, or maybe it's very good and we need to watch it and say, wow, thank you for teaching us. So I will see you on the next Vincenzo's Plate reaction video. E ora non si mangia this risotto. No, no, no. Go and watch my video and make a good risotto. Vincenzo's Plate. Ciao.